First.
Good morning, Kentuckiana. I am Travis Breeze. Thank you for starting your Saturday with us as we have an unseasonably warm weekend. It looks like ahead of us, maybe a little bit of cloud cover though to fight with. Meteorologist Reed Yaden and photojournalist John Humphreys are live out there right now. Reed, I see you have another member of our WHAS11 team with you. What is going on?
Travis, it's good to work with you. Good morning, everybody. Laryngitis, okay, I would not miss this event for anything. This event, when I can spend the morning with a bunch of veterans and Brooke and talk about honor flight, it's going to be a good day. Tell us what we're doing here at CNEX.
I'm so excited. So if you guys have been following along with us for the last year, Honor Flight Bluegrass, our local chapter that flies our World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans to their national memorials in D.C. free of charge, we were invited on both flights this year, back in May and September, and each time it just really hit home, and we wanted to do something special, so we have put together a 1-hour documentary, and we've invited all of the veterans and their guardians back to come and preview it before anyone else.
And the event this morning is a private event.
Private.
It'll be on air. We'll let you know later this hour when it's going to be on.
And we
air.
want to thank CNEX because they have just provided the space for us and have been such a great host. We couldn't have done it any better.
You're going to find out a lot about honor flight, meet some vets. The ladies of Liberty are going to be entertaining. It's going to be a fun hour. Let's talk about the forecast now. What a beautiful morning. Travis, you're exactly right. Temperatures in the 50s already. Look at there this afternoon, Brooke, 66 degrees.
Couldn't have asked for a better forecast.
65 tomorrow. I will take it. We are at CNEX for the entire hour. We'll be back with more. Sounds worse than it is. I feel great. Just the voice is weak, but that's okay.
I've been there.
Yep, been there, done that in this biz. We'll see you again at about 9:15.
Thank you, Reed. We got the lovely forecast to talk about as well. Today is the final day for early voting in Kentucky, and late last night we were told the numbers for Friday's voter turnout in Metro Louisville, which are up from Thursday. Nearly 14,500 people voted across 10 locations in Jefferson County. The Jeffersonian in J-Town had the largest turnout again, with 2,600 people voting there. Jefferson County Clerk spokesperson Aaron Huber told us this is surprising since there's usually a drop between the first and last days. Polls open today at 8 a.m. and they will close at 6 p.m. You can go to WHAS11.com and click on our election guide to find the closest polling location to you. And be sure to join us for our 1-hour election report next week. We'll be joined by our political analysts, Republican Iris Wilbur-Glick and former Metro Council President Democrat David Tandy. It is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Now, after 92 bus drivers called out sick for work on Friday, the last student was dropped off at 7:18 p.m. Friday was the highest number of bus driver call-outs this year. WHAS11's Connor Steffen and photojournalist Aspen Hester talked to parents who do not want this to continue.
As another school week comes to a close, frustration mounts over an ongoing busing meltdown, this time due to driver sickouts.
I just wish someone would stand up and address the issues as they are.
A JCPS spokesperson says Friday marked the highest number of drivers calling off the job it's seen all year, as 92 bus drivers took off work to take a stand against some working conditions.
The first thought that came to me is, how is this acceptable? How is my child supposed to be able to make it to school today?
While the Ray family takes no issue with the planned sickout.
I don't blame the drivers. I blame JCPS.
They're among the JCPS parents who felt the brunt of Friday's delays.
Can't rely on the bus system to get your child to school.
They say their JCPS 7th grader was set to take a substitute bus to school Friday morning. When it didn't show up on time, Don Ray called the JCPS bus depot.
And that's when I learned that the bus didn't have a driver and he would not be a bus today.
So I had to turn around on my way to work and take him to school.
Melissa Ray says it's the second time she's had to drive her son to school this week. One of the most pressing issues for bus drivers this year is student behavior. A spokesperson with JCPS says that the district is developing a new system to address that, but parents are left wondering how much longer they'll have to wait for results.
People say, well, why can't you let us know earlier if our route is going to be impacted? Well, it's really hard to do that when you don't know who's going to call out and what route that is.
I see it, the district's deflecting their responsibility off to the bus driver. It has to start from the top and work its way to the bottom to fix this antiquated system that we have.
In social media posts from this week, JCPS bus drivers have said frustrations stem from long and complicated bus routes and an ongoing staffing shortage, among other things. The Rays understand, but say their focus remains on their son.
The student's education should be priority, and it's not through Jefferson County Public Schools.
An ongoing busing issue many parents feel has an uncertain future. Connor Steffen, WHAS11 on your side.
Even though the all clear came at 7:18 p.m., a spokesperson says most students were dropped off by 6:40. And even if there are similar number of driver callouts on Monday, the district is still planning to hold school. A second person has died under the debris of a 10-story coal plant. Alan Nees is the name of the second victim. Yesterday, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear confirmed his death. He and Billy Daniels became trapped after a planned demolition accidentally fell in the wrong way on Tuesday. Martin County officials say the men were on the bottom floor of the building when it collapsed. Crews removed their bodies last night. Louisville Metro Police are warning people about a series of recent robberies. In a post on Facebook, the department says it is happening after people meet through social media to buy and sell products. If you are going to meet strangers to exchange items, LMPD encourages you to use one of 4 Metro Swap locations. These are located at division offices on Bean Avenue, Dixie Highway, Outer Loop, and Goose Creek Road.